Hello there! Well, what do you know? I'm back! So I'm here to do another bout of questions and answers because, I don't know, I couldn't think of anything else to do, so I guess it's a good first step! So anyway, I apologize for my absence on YouTube, but here's the thing. Life gets crazy sometimes, and I do it when I got time. So that's how it's gonna go. It's not gonna be like scheduled releases or anything. It's just gonna be, when I feel like it, I'll put up a video. So don't be waiting for it. It'll just pop up one day. Well, anyway, I've had enough. So let's answer some freaking questions. All right, well, I got it right here. So let's see. First question. I can't read. I'm a wolf. Anyways, it says, will you notice me, senpai? Well, yeah! Of course I'll notice you! Well, some people wanted to know how I got my last name, Parallax. Well, you know, the main reason is because of it used to be the name of a album for a progressive metal band that I really liked, Parallax 2. But, you know, I also picked Parallax because of the meaning behind it. What parallax is the discrepancy between your two eyes. So say you close one eye, and the object that you're looking at appears to have moved, that's parallax. And that's me! Well, let's see. Another question I got was, how did Valentine and I meet? This is a cool story. It's gonna take a little bit, but I'll explain. So what happened was, I was in Wyoming looking to have some friends. I just joined the fandom, yada yada yada. You know the drill. And I was on the Reddit, the furry Reddit, and went and joined this here Skype chat. Now, you know, I wasn't really all that sociable. I was just kind of going to get a feel for people. So, talking in the chat, I saw Valentine, or known at the time as Mile High Fox Guy. He was talking about something I don't know. And I said, don't do drugs, kids. As in, drugs are bad, okay? You know, the South Park thing. And he was like, don't listen to this guy. I live in Colorado. Drugs are cool. And I was like, hey, I'm trying to move to Colorado. I should try to make friends with him. So I, you know, started talking to him. The back and forth happened for a little bit, and then he came out to visit me. And that was kind of weird. You know, I never had that happen before. Someone on the internet coming to come see me for the first time. It was a little scary, but I was super excited. We hit it off really well. Ended up being really good pals, and he went back to home. And I was like, I wish I could hug you, because my parents were there. I didn't want him to be like, oh, you're gay. And he was like, oh. Well, I felt the same way. So, I digress anyway. We ended up going back to Denver. I drove up to him when I had some time off. He took me out to dinner, we went to sushi, and then afterwards, he took me to the lake across the street from the sushi place. Now, I mind you, I'm a wolf, and it was a full moon, so I was super excited to go for a walk down that lakeside. So we were walking, and we stopped, and, you know, it was super quiet night, and we heard the waves lapping up on the shore. And he goes, hey, Xanmyr. And I'm like, yeah, Valentine? He's like, I really like you. And I was like, I really like you too. And then we hugged. And then, yeah, we just ended up dating. And now we're still dating. But yeah, that's how Valentine and I met. It's actually kind of a cool story, and just kind of goes to show that people who say that love doesn't really exist just haven't experienced it for themselves, because it doesn't only exist in movies, because it happened to me, and it can happen to you. Would I rather have telekinesis or super strength? Well, I would say telekinesis, because there wouldn't be any physical contact required, so why couldn't I have super strength with the telekinesis? You know, like, I could throw telekinetic punches that throw you across the room. But I would never do that. I'd rather hug you instead. Super duper telekinetic huggles. Jesus, Q&AII would be so much better if I could read! Am I happy now that I got my degree? Of course I'm happy! Why wouldn't I be happy? I tell you, if I'm not happy, So, any horror movies? I really like The Conjuring. I basically just like the paranormal things, the suspense. You know, I don't mind gore as long as there's a good story behind it, like Saw. I like Saw. You know, some people cringe at it, but I appreciate the thought that went into the actual story arc. You know, I guess I'll like a good horror movie so long as it's got a good story and, you know, characters that aren't really that dumb. Like, you can have the traditional cliche deaths, but, I mean, too many is too many. Let's just be honest. Australia. Well, you know, Wyoming, where I live, is actually very topographically similar to Australia. So much so that they actually let the wallabies run free! And by that I mean they let the koalas and the kangaroos run free in the open plains of Wyoming because the geographical area matches Australia very closely. So do I like Australia? Because of where I live, it's very similar. I'd have to say, yes! I love Australia. Maybe it's a little too hot for this wolf though. Magic Genie. 3 wishes. Well, I guess I would probably wish for more wishes with no stipulations to be agreed to and no possible fallacies to be included in those wishes, but that would only be 1 wish. So the other 2, I'd probably just give them away because I have infinite wishes. Hey, hooray, loopholes! How many cons have I visited? 2. 2 conventions. Both of them RMFC 2015 and 2016. And this year it's going to be MFF 2017. So it'll be 3 by the end of this year. The con I want to go to the most, probably either Caliper or BLFC, because both of those are in states I have never been to before. So hooray! New opportunities and exploration and excitement. So what's my favorite weather, you ask? I like the rain. I really like the rain. I'll be honest, the rain is my favorite. Ice cream, I really like chocolate. Chocolate's my favorite. I know it's bad for me, but I still eat it because I love chocolate. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? You know, that's a good question. I know it has to be closer to the mountains, and it has to be closer to civilization. Honestly, my best bet would probably be Seattle, because I like the rain, and it's near mountains, or Colorado, because I like the mountains, and it rains sometimes. It's really good. And the architecture is really nice there too. So what were my best moments growing up? Well, I have to say, the moment when I realized I didn't need anybody's acceptance or anything to that effect except my own. I realized that it's good to have friends, but they don't dictate your life. Only you do. So I guess the best moment growing up would be learning that my existence is not dependent on other people. My existence is dependent on me, how I progress, and what I will do about it. You know, like, never give up. And always push forward and do what you think is right. As long as it doesn't encroach on everyone else. That's what I would believe. Linkin Park fan? No. I wasn't any sort of Linkin Park fan. But I would say that a lot of my friends were influenced by them and helped them get through tough times. So I appreciate everything that they did, and it is a shame what happened, but overall, no, I wouldn't have said now or then that I was a Linkin Park fan. Well, that's about it for me. I mean, that's all the questions I had, but if you have any more, feel free to send them to me and I'll answer them as soon as I get a chance. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic week, and remember that you are wonderful. Thank you. You have a wonderful week.